This is Mike McKinstry, the host of the Basquatch Hunter TV show, and I'm here with my good friends at Szott Ford in Holly, Michigan, where they have a wide variety of cars for on the road and off the road. And today I have the awesome opportunity to show you some of my favorites. This is the 2022 Ford Bronco Badlands Edition. It's a 2.3 liter, 275 horsepower, and I'm super excited. I'm here at Szott Ford in Holly, and I get to try this thing out. So let's go jump in it and see what it does on the road. All right, so we're getting ready to drive the 2022 Bronco. This is the Badlands Edition, 4-cylinder engine, 275 horsepower, and you know, it might sound small, but I'm really curious to see what this thing has. The interior is already impressive, and I can't wait to get on the road and see how it does. All right, here we go. This, just in the parking lot alone, the suspension on this thing isn't what I expected. I expected Bronco, Badlands, I expected off-road feeling, like super tight suspension. This feels pretty good, actually. This feels really nice. Oh, geez. 275 horsepower, and you can feel every bit of it in this. Just a 4-cylinder, too. The way this is set up, it's definitely made for driving. This is nice. Another notable thing about this truck, again, first impressions, my first time driving in one, first time sitting in one, but the interior is a lot more spacious than you'd expect, because looking at it from the outside, it's not the biggest truck in the world. Once you're in it, it's incredibly comfortable. Everything's really easy to access. It's right in front of you, and it feels a lot more spacious than it looks on the outside. It's a really comfortable ride for sure. It's be great for road trips. It's be great for a family. Be good for buddies out having a good time on the weekend. Seems like an all-around great truck. So we're out here test driving this brand new 2022 Ford Bronco Badlands Edition, and I just wanted to see what it was like. I'm used to driving pickup trucks all the time. I tow my kayaks around the country, and I'm used to having something that's useful for kayaking and for fishing and for towing, and driving something like this is a whole lot different than what I'm used to, for sure. This is more of a all-around. You can use it for your family, use it for, you know, going off-road a little bit, going to those little hard-to-get places. And you can actually tow trailers with these things too, so it's really cool that we get the opportunity to try these things out and just see what they do. I mean, there's a GoPro mount built in on the dash, like from factory. There's a GoPro mount on the dash, so you know when a car comes with an action camera mount on it, you know it's ready for some action, and they prepare you for it. I'm going to slow down to about 30 miles an hour because even though this truck only has the 275 horsepower, it's not the bigger version. It's the 4-cylinder. I want to see how fast this takes off. Going about 30, because I always say a rolling start is where you tell if the car has power or not. So let's slow down to about 30 right here. Let's give it some gas and see what it does. Dude, in a 4-cylinder. In a 4-cylinder, that threw me back in the seat. I'll tell you what, this isn't just a car to drive or a truck to drive. This is an experience to drive for sure. This is impressive. I cannot believe this is only a 4-cylinder in this truck. So the Ford Bronco is literally synonymous with the word adventure. I mean, it's been around for so long, and when you hear a Ford Bronco, when you hear the name, you think of adventure. You think of off-road, on-road, endless capabilities. So this new series of Bronco, it's my first time in it, and I'll tell you what, I can feel the heritage in this truck. I can feel the history of this truck. It has all these features in it, all these mountable accessories and all these customizable parts to it, but it still has so much power with still having fuel economy and still having comfort and still having luxury. This is one heck of a job that Ford has done on this Bronco. You definitely have to go out and try one for yourself. I promise you, if you test drive one, you'll be just as impressed as I am. Whoever thought a 4-cylinder could be this much fun? I hope you guys enjoyed the inside look of some really cool cars. Make sure you check out Szott Ford in Holly, Michigan and dealsinthed.com so you can see all the cars I have to offer and see what fits you the best.
The Basquatch Hunter.